Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints. We will be here for, about 2 to 2 hours, depending on how much we chat.
Hi.
um, I'm joined by Zara, and Teresa might be popping in a little later. She had to work later than she had planned. But if not, she's going to try to pop into the comments. Um, but a lot of people are already in the comments here. Al, hello. Lady Midnight, wonderful to see familiar faces. Hi, Kay. Hey, yeah, Ingrid. And hi, Tessa. Hi, everyone. I like your spelling of hi. Um, yeah, so let us know what you're going to be working on tonight. I know everyone here knows me, but if anyone's lurking, oh, Becca is also here. Hello, Becca. For anyone lurking, I am or watching the replay. I am the author of A Diamond Bright and Broken, which is releasing November 5th, 2024 with Inimitable Books. I am going to be working on the sequel tonight. So, yeah, writing the first draft, learning how to write again instead of edit. But if you pre-order, you get these beautiful character art cards.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm at my mom's and I do not have any of the props that I normally do.
No, you're totally fine. I see your background is your old background.
Yes. A lot of family was in this weekend because of a wedding, which meant
Oh,
I
nice.
very quickly got shuffled around. And I've actually just gotten my bedroom back here. And I thought
Oh.
I'd be back home before tonight, and then it just, started working this morning, and it felt better to just continue rather than I'm going to commute. So
That's really nice. Yeah. That's what happened to me last Wednesday. I was doing a chat with someone, so I brought my laptop and like work ran a little later, so I just like ran to a Starbucks, but then I like, oh, I have to download Zoom. And then so that ran later and then I'm like, well, I want to be closer to home and then I'll write. So then I went to like a Panera Bread, but then their Wi-Fi wasn't working and it got late. And so I just like gave up. I'm like, I knew I should have just stayed at Starbucks and just like kept going. Because I knew I'm like, if I leave, I feel like it's not gonna happen. And so anyways, stay where you are. Moral of the story.
yeah.
Oh.
If anyone doesn't know who I am, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, which is publishing Holly's debut novel, A Diamond Bright and Broken. We have published 5 titles so far. We have other titles coming soon-ish. There might be some things shifting around. It's never boring in publishing. And I'm not just talking about the dumpster fire that always seems to be happening on Twitter. So yeah, we are, and by we, mostly me, just working, always working. Took the weekend off, like I said, for a cousin's wedding. It was gorgeous.
Oh, that's
Everyone really
wonderful.
liked me in my sari, and
Oh yeah, you said it was the Indian
yeah,
wedding. Yeah.
people were slightly offensively surprised that I was able to pull it off. Um, and I was like, I've known how to do a sari since I was like 8. So your lack of faith is disturbing. Um,
I have never worn one before, so
but yeah, so it was beautiful.
oh,
Definitely teared up during the ceremony.
oh. I
Um,
love weddings, yes.
yeah. So very busy. It's kind of like a vacation that you have to take a vacation from because of how
Mhm.
much stuff and not relaxing it is. But I'm
I
also happy to be back at work, which I think is probably not what people are expecting me to say, but I am.
It's nice to, like, have your routine, like, Heather came in on Friday for the anime convention, and we were hanging out, and then we kinda spent a belated Mother's Day on Sunday. But yeah, like it threw me off because then I like Sunday night, I'm like, okay, like I have to do chores and adults again and get ready for work for Monday. And so it was I kind of felt the same way where it's like, oh, this was kind of a vacation, but it was still really busy and, you know, good to
Yeah.
be in a routine.
Yeah. Ingrid likes my walls, just really
Oh,
briefly. If you go
yes.
a little bit further down in the
Oh,
comments.
here, yeah.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
like this.
realizing that I'm also wearing my purple sweater, so, like, I'm really prepared to see you, Holly.
Yes. You're really prepared to vote for the purple cat in the 3rd round.
Yes.
I love that. Um, and she said, "I got the feedback from my last beta reader. Woohoo! I've been too anxious to look at it yet, so I'll be doing that now. You'll be surrounded by support. Woo-hoo." And it'll probably surprise you, like, you know, the good feedback you're gonna get, and it's always good to get constructive criticism to make it better, you know? So
Yes.
that agents or readers don't say that.
Yeah.
Lady Midnight says, I'm working on my fanfic, almost at 10K. Hey, that's awesome. You're making great progress. And Becca is working on an outline for a short story. Ooh, I love all the fun things that people are working on. That sounds like a lot of fun. What's the like genre in age category? Is it something you usually write in, Becca, or is it something completely different? And Kay is another Inimitable author. Yay! And I loved her book, Heirs of Bone and Sea. Kay said, I'm working on a secret project, 23K so far. Wow, that's awesome. Is this different from, oh, shoot. Oh, the Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Kay has multiple
Okay.
projects that she is jumping around on while waiting for stuff about her sequel.
Mm-hmm.
However, since she's phrasing it as secret project and not what she normally publicly says about a different project,
It's probably not.
I'm assuming it's a different one. But if we ask for clarification, it would no longer be a secret project. So, okay, it's up to you.
Yes, very true. Very true. That looks timeless. Perfection. Love it. So let's go ahead and pull up our kitty race timer here. And you guys can vote for which cat you think is going to win the first race, either color or number, 1 through 7. Becca said, I'm writing it as a reader magnet for my newsletter. Oh, that's such a good idea. So it's in the world of my first series, the Riser Saga. It's YA sci-fi fantasy. I love that. Yes. That's a great reader magnet. That's something I want to do eventually, like, because mine is more like how to read more, how to write more, and it's very like general, but I want to try to like niche it down eventually.
And maybe have a reader magnet for readers to get them excited about your writing as well. I mean,
Yes.
Your writer friends are excited about your writing as well, but like, readers who are not also writers.
Exactly. Yes. Ingrid said, with the other two, I loved reading through their feedback and it has helped me a lot, but something about not yet having looked at new feedback is very overwhelming. That's very true. You don't know what you're going to get. And yes, not feel so alone. I love it. I could tell you both separately. Yay! You get
I
to
just
dish the
messaged you on Instagram, Kay, asking for you to follow through on
that.
I'm picking number 2.
Cool. Ingrid actually won. Did you win all 3? I think like she got the first 2 last week, and then the third one, her cat was the closest. So so maybe I'll say 3. But no one picked 4 or 7. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be adventurous. I'm gonna go with the ginger because the usual people who say ginger is not here. So I will give the ginger some love and say number 7. And, okay, well, we will start this first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, number 3. Oh, I knew I should have went with Ingrid. Oh, because she was on a roll. Let's see. Did anyone else vote for 3?
I don't see anyone else.
Yeah. Ingrid won. Yay. Proud of you, number 3. Yes. Yeah, how did everyone do? I think let's see who popped in. It was
Felicia did. Regina.
Oh yeah, Felicia. Hi, Felicia. Holly, Zara in chat. And then Janine and Regina, yes. But let's see here. Marketing purposes, it's better to push series that are already completed. So that's why I'm doing one for Riser, but I'm really excited about this idea. Very smart. And Regina had written a story about one of her characters graduating from high school. Very popular. That's fun. Relatively popular. And the Christmas, I love Christmas stories. Oh my goodness. The Christmas stories of characters, it's the best. Oh. Let's see. Kay wrote 203 words. Yay! Beginning of a new chapter, so that's always difficult to get started. Also, Jeopardy's on, so I'm distracted. Yeah. No, that's exciting. I haven't watched Jeopardy in a long time.
I haven't either.
Facebook keeps showing me clips of like Instagram reels from, oh shoot, what is it? What's the one with Steve Harvey? Why can't I think of it?
Oh
my gosh, why am I blanking on it? All I can think of is Jeopardy. Top 5 answers on the board is
Family Feud?
Family Feud, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Family Feud things. But so I've just been seeing the clips of like Family Feud, so I'm like, I feel like I watch it now. Tessa finished all the prompts, so working on my memoir now. I'm having formatting issues with Word. I am not used to this version. Yeah, I just realized that like my page number said 1 on all the pages, but then I always have like my last name and the title, so I spent a little bit trying to fix it. For some reason it wasn't counting up, but I got it to work now, so it's all good. I just went to Google and was like, well, let me just like restart everything because clearly it doesn't like that. Yeah, it doesn't like whatever I did. Yay, Ingrid said the feedback was so nice. Yay. They only had comments about minor details. The large plot points seem to be okay. I'm so relieved. There's something very addicting about hearing people enjoying my story. Yes. Yeah, I just got some really great feedback from an ARC reader, and she was like, yeah, I want to read it again before I post anything. But she was like, I loved it. I didn't know you could write. I was like, oh, I'm so glad. So that made me feel good. I got that on Friday. Banquet scenes, ballroom scenes. I'm here for all of those. Lady Midnight got to a banquet scene with Irish fairies, but ended up in a rabbit hole of ancient Irish food and drinking vessels. Yes.
I mean, that sounds awesome.
Yes. The infamous, like, I think I saw, my husband shared this like reel with me where the lady's like, they sit at their desk, and then it like 7 hours of research later, like they sit at their cypress wooden desk. Like,
oh yeah, I think I just saw that.
Yeah, he shared that with me. I'm like, yep, that's right.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, I wrote 350 words, which is really good for me for a sprint. So I've been finding I've been able to write a little bit more.
That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. Still not as fast as I used to be. I'm like, oh my gosh, I still write so slow, but I'm getting faster.
Yeah.
No, don't second guess yourself, Ingrid. It's too nice and can't be true. Yeah, we're always so like mean to ourselves. Like, oh, they can't possibly mean this. It's like, no, like beta readers, they're good with telling it like it is. Like they have no stake in it. Like their job is to, yeah, give constructive feedback. So I think you can believe what they say. Hello, MJ. Welcome, welcome. And let's see. And Raf is here. Hello. Kumostang. Magandang hapon. I wish I knew what you were saying. But like, hello, Zara and Holly. Good evening. I don't know. I'm guessing. Uh, um, Raf is finishing up a
It's
short.
Filipino, which was my guess.
Ooh, oh, nice. I had no
It was my
idea.
guess. And it means good afternoon.
Ooh. Magandang hapon to you. That would be my superpower, not to be able to fly. It would be to be a polyglot. I would love that. Just yes. It would help in like at working at the hospital too, because we have to use like a translator device. Like sometimes it cuts out or it's just be so much easier than having this back and forth of translating if I could just understand them. And I use my like broken like Spanish. So I don't need the translator for that, but they always seem appreciative, and a lot of people do know some English too, but like I like being able to practice what little I do know.
Yeah.
Have you been practicing your Yiddish?
I have been. I had to use a few freezes this month just because things got a little overwhelming, but mostly I've been doing it every day. I've cut down on like trying to meet all 3 daily goals every single day, where it's like I still want to reach the monthly goal of having completed 50, but it's like I couldn't for a week. I'm trying to think of why my brain went to Filipino immediately.
Yeah, I was like, pig new. Oh my gosh.
But I think someone who I've been watching a lot of interviews of recently is, but I don't want to wrongly say that. Okay, yeah. So Dante Bosco, who's the voice of Zuko, his parents are Filipino. He was born in America, but his parents are Filipino.
Nice.
So like he'll say some things. Like I've been watching old streams because during the pandemic he was on Twitch all the time watching episodes and like bringing on directors and cast members from the show. And then also, there are just I feel like more and more Filipino actresses on Broadway, and I'm like, they're playing roles that are just Asian. So like I'm not Filipino, although I've gotten that a lot in addition to a bunch of other things. And I'm like, I'm not pin the whatever on a world map. Like that's not a game I entertain.
Yep.
But so like Eva Noblezada, who's currently in The Great Gatsby on Broadway, but she was the original Eurydice in Hadestown on Broadway. I don't think she was the original, like in the first iteration of it, but she was it in England and then came here. Nice. And then Leah Salonga, who is basically a Broadway legend and was also the singing voice of both Mulan and Jasmine in their original animated movies, is like. So it's just like it's been kind of more and more in my sphere. Oh, and then I just missed one. What's her name? I can picture her so clearly. The original actress of Eliza in Hamilton.
Oh.
Okay. So Naomi Goldsberry plays Angelica. Jasmine Cephas Jones plays Peggy. And Eliza is played by Why can't I remember her? Normally, she's the one that I care most about.
Oh. I
Philippa Sue.
okay, yeah. I was like, I wasn't gonna get that. Like,
That was upsetting.
Oh, you got it though.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh shoot, I'm trying to see where I left off with. Here it is. It was Janine's question here. I got into an argument with someone talking about how few of the super popular romantasy book talk books are not BIPOC books. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't know how that's an argument. That's just a fact.
Yeah, I was like, it's true. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not something that it's. I was gonna say that hopefully it will change, but it's like it's 2024 and we're still seeing this. It's just very disheartening. So
yeah, and I feel like whenever they do it, it's very like I'm always worried that it's gonna like kind of fetishize the like people of color. And I worry about that in normal romance as well, but especially in the romantasy like subgenre. And it's just hard. Like,
yeah.
Not that people can't write interracial romance well, and not that people can't write people of color romance well, but if I'm reading a people of color romance, it tends to be like both of the main couple are people of color. They might not be the same, but it's normally that because the people who write those of that also I'm reading them by people of color, normally in at least one of the ones that their character is.
Yeah.
So you don't get the dumb olive skin tone and like chocolate and all the food things.
Right. Yeah, the food. Oh gosh, like I learned that a long time ago. That's not okay. But
like there
yeah.
is Black fantasy that I'm seeing more of, like, or not just like now, but Children of Blood and Bone and A River of Royal Blood, which I think is actually the sequel to the first book in that duology. Legendborn.
Yes.
I did a whole project on this in my grad school class. And it was only 3 years ago, and I'm already blanking on half the others, which I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I know that. I had a great list. Witches Steeped in Gold. That cover was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yes. What's the other one? Oh, Wings of Ebony.
Yes.
And so like there is Black fantasy, but I agree that I haven't seen Black fantasy romance or romantasy.
We need to make it go viral. That's like it's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, the ambiguously brown MMC. Janine is commenting.
Oh, yep, yeah.
I mean, in real life, I've gotten, oh, you have almond-shaped eyes, and I'm like, like I know that was acceptable terms, or like what everyone assumed was acceptable because people weren't vocal about how it wasn't cool.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I've been told you have olive skin tone and you have almond eyes, and I'm like, it's not worth the conversation normally.
Right.
It happens a lot less now because I've like I've found the makeup that works for me. And so I don't have to go into somewhere being like, can you shade match me anymore? But it's just,
Oh gosh.
wasn't a fun period of time. And now that I'm saying it out loud, I was like, oh, maybe that's why I felt icky about makeup as well for a while. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
okay, I didn't read House of Marion. I thought it was just
yeah.
fantasy. But I also didn't read it, so I can't. Yeah.
Oh, what were you saying about House of Marion?
Janine
Sorry, I'm like so lost in the thing.
Sorry, I'm reading the most recent comments, basically.
It's
I feel like you're
okay.
trying to do them chronologically, and I'm like,
It's
no.
not
So I'm just
okay.
messing with your system. I do
No,
apologize.
you're fine. I'm getting
Like
the
2
next
weeks off your
timer
channel,
up.
and it's like gone haywire.
No, it's fine. Just wanted to
Janine's
make sure I
comment at
told everyone.
7:53.
Oh, yeah, that helps. Thanks. Oh, House of Marion, yes. Even if I had thoughts about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's well, and that did hit the New York Times bestseller list, right? I think. It's still not, the even close to what the majority is right now. So either way, it's not enough,
I'm just saying here you're acting white as a kid. Well, I've been told I'm not. I've been told that, and I've also been told I'm not Asian enough. But I've also been told that I'm not white enough. It's like I was never gonna be white enough. I'm not white.
Oh my god.
But
Okay.
yeah, so I've heard a lot. The best one, and by best I mean worst though, is when I got called a human virus in 2021.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's like
People are
yeah.
so insensitive and
I'm just glad it wasn't worse. That's really all I can say, which is such a depressing thing to say.
yeah, yeah.
It was that and getting spit on at the same time, but at least it wasn't like acid.
Oh my god. No. No, that's
Sorry, that was really depressing. We can move on and like pick what cat we
that's
want. I
evil.
think I'm gonna
People is like, we're all
I think I'm
supporting you.
gonna I'm gonna pick number 3. I'm picking the winning number from last time, but the same color, I think. Oh
Uh-huh.
no. Zuko went to a number 1. Do I stick with Zuko or do I go to gray?
Oh.
That's the question. I'll stick with Zuko.
We've got 2, 5, 4, 5, 7. You said 4, so I'll say 6, just because that one's unvoted for as of right now. But where's Ingrid? Oh, Ingrid said 4. Okay, so 4 will probably win.
Do you want to switch? I mean, you haven't clicked start yet. You can switch.
I'll stick with it because now that I said it out loud, it would be 6 or something. So it's fine.
I did almost pick Snowball both times.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll get started with the second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Slow toss. All right, that was the end of the second sprint. And number 2 won, which, let's see. Did anyone vote for 2? Nope. I think that was the one that no one voted for.
I keep almost voting for the winner. It's really upsetting.
Oh. But number 1 was next, so that's Lady Midnight and Becca. Which one did you vote for? Did you
Oh, wait,
say?
Regina said that she voted.
Oh, you did,
you.
Regina. Oh my gosh, where? Wow, why can't I see?
I don't see it either, but I believe you, Regina.
Yeah. Yay! Okay, go Regina. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
you did. Way at
765.
the top.
Yeah, we found it at the same time.
Yay, someone won. Woo.
Woo.
Phew. Yeah, it's a bit further up. I saw it. We believe you. Yeah, you were like, I am getting that vote in. Oh, and I thought blue won last time too. Okay, okay. Yeah, how did everyone do with the second sprint? I was actually realizing that I had to finish this application and then I got a snack. So I got a little distracted, but I will try to write for the final sprint because that just didn't happen.
For the first sprint, I was doing some admin stuff.
Nice.
And then I thought I had finished it, and I mostly had, and then I was like, oh, I need to do a little bit more, just like so that I don't have to do it again later, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And then at the end of the last sprint, I'd eaten dinner. And then at the end of this sprint, I got seconds.
Sounds
I'm
so
just
good.
having really simple gluten-free pasta with like olive oil and cheese because while all the food at the wedding was delicious, it was very rich food and my stomach has been like, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta get back on track, buddy.
That's me. I like ate out a lot this weekend, so I felt very like bogged down and just like oof, like just that oof feeling.
Yeah. It's like, yikes.
Oh, well, speaking of food, I'll just go to this first. Raf, finishing work, about to eat some shrimp rice riche with a little Jamaican jerk. Well, that sounds good. Yeah, if anyone's not hungry, they'll be hungry now.
You're welcome.
Janine finished a few more pages of the document. That's awesome. Oh yeah, and then I was looking at what Janine shared with me. The book talk drama.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Wasn't clear.
I know. Like that's why I've like stuck to my just Instagram and YouTube bubble because I'm like, it's safe here. Everywhere else is like drama filled and scary. But that was actually on Instagram. So, anyways, I worry about when I realize how happy I am about my winning kitty. Hey, it's rare, so it's like it's nice when you can get a win. Al picked 5 and came in 5th place. Ingrid has been going through all the annotated comments from her beta reader. Woohoo! Al added 176 words for my children's story, but was doing other things too. Nice. Kay didn't do much writing, can't focus tonight, so might do some reading in the next sprint. Yeah, that's good. When you got to pivot. That's it's smart when you're like, if you're not being productive, don't force it. Just do something else. Oh, you sent more context on the question from earlier. Oh, was that on Instagram or in the comments? Sorry. Oh, I think you meant in the comments. Sorry for my typos. I was typing fast. Fantasy seems to have a lot of drama out of all the genres. Yes. Yes, for sure.
I don't know. Romance tends to also.
Oh, IG. Okay, I see. And romance, yeah.
Romance also is something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, people can be really mean. Like there are trolls. There are trolls everywhere, so you just gotta ignore them as
Mm-hmm.
best you can. Late Midnight keeps going down research rabbit holes than actually writing, but then you will be ready to write once you finish that, so that's good. um, I'll just get the next timer set up while I am thinking about it. This is my sister-in-law was sending pictures of she like moved recently and there's this like beautiful lake like really close to her, so she was sending pictures of her walk and videos of her walk, and I'm like, oh, that looks so like therapeutic to just be out in nature. And I did do a short walk with Astrid, but I was like, oh, kind of want to go back outside. That just feels really nice. So I might actually go for a walk after this. Um, Full screen. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, there are some crazy colors. I'm like, why are there all these dark colors? Um, well, there's a dark blue and there's like a sky. I think I'm gonna go with the sky blue one, which I think is like 24, since the blue one is doing its thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's numbers 1 through 30. Let's pick a color or a number.
I'm trying to guess 17 for purple, around there.
Mm-hmm. You're probably right. You're usually good with that. Oh, the one in the middle, that's K2. Nice. All right, good. People getting in their votes. 28 is a white cat with pink ears. Yeah, 28's the white one. Aw. All right, well, we will start this final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, number 9 1. So let's see. No one said 9, so then we go to who is closest. 20,
12 is next, but I don't know if anyone voted for that.
12, yeah, no 15. I said 24. Does that mean I won?
I think so.
Yay! It was the blue one. See? The blue one.
Blue
Let me
kept winning.
Oh, Purple Kitty's isn't even on the screen. Oh, maybe that's his bubble. Who knows?
Yeah,
Aw.
no, I saw that. I was like, didn't even make it on the screen this time. Should have stuck with black. Would have at least been on the screen.
Yeah. Nice. So
Alex saying someone had 5,
oh, let me see.
but that's behind
Oh,
24.
yeah, that's behind me. Okay. Yeah, Tessa had 5. Okay. Just making sure I wasn't inadvertently taking the win.
Yeah, I know. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, okay.
Luck's officially over. Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, how'd everyone do for the last sprint? I got almost 100 words, so it was much slower. But I got words on the page, so started a new chapter, so that was good.
I did more admin stuff. Different kind of admin thing though, so it feels like I actually switched it up in a good way.
Nice. Yeah, I was like, you need to get some rest. You're like, my camera was off the whole time.
I know. I thought I hadn't turned my camera back on after everything, and you're like, no, you did, and I'm
You were
like,
here.
oh,
I would have told, yeah, I would have been like, oh, I think you forgot.
I know. That's why I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I totally forgot. You're like, you didn't though. Oh god.
Lady Midnight got 1K for the day. I'm at 6K words total. Woo!
Congratulations.
That is awesome. With how slow I'm going, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I used to write 1667 words a day? I don't know. That sounds impossible.
I feel like you also might have been thinking about back then Product Diamond like a lot, like it sounded like maybe it had been percolating in your mind for a very, very long time. And
Mm.
I was the one who was like, so are you doing a sequel? And you're like, I can.
Yes.
I don't think it's lived in your mind as long.
That is so true. Yeah, 'cause that helped. I would, like, marinate over, like, scenes and, like, lines would come to me because the characters would talk, and so, yeah, this is a lot more, like, I'm, like, really, like, pulling it out of me, as opposed to having it flow out, I'm just, like, grasping, yeah, um, waiting for the flow part, but yeah, um Al got nothing on this sprint, but always next week will be fun. Yes, it will. And yeah, even if you're hanging, you were productive with chilling. So, Ingrid said, only been reading the notes today. Really fun to see someone's reaction throughout my manuscript. Definitely going to edit more once my exam is over next month. Yeah.
Ooh, what exam?
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully that goes well. But I'm glad you're enjoying the feedback. Yeah. That's, like, super motivating, and it can give you that, like, kinda boost that you need. Um, so I love that. And we had,
To recompile all the information out. inimitable titles to give to someone, and I'm like, I thought
Oh,
I've done this a
nice.
million times before, but nope.
Oh. We had Tanya Moore pop in and Dark Engine. Hello, hello. We just finished our final sprint, so we were just kind of wrapping up and chatting. But we are here, same time, same place, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to 8 to 8:30 ish, every Monday. So please join us next week so you can make it for all the sprints. Oh, Ingrid said graphic design.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, it's been fun to like follow your like art journey and live through like Savannah with like book covers and character art. So that's fun. But yeah, so thanks everyone for joining for the sprint. Like I said, we'll be here next Monday. Zara will be here, and then hopefully Teresa will be able to pop on. She was working, making the cash money flow. So, but she was here in spirit as always.
It's
uh,
important.
yes. And yeah, next week is Memorial Day. So, but we will still be here if anyone is here. Um, yeah, we hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and this gave you the boost that you needed. And we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.